Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, sir. The WindyCityVibin Podcast. It's been a minute again, but here we are.
Such is life.
And we got tons to talk about. Tons to talk about.
Did you got notes? What you looking down at?
So this is I got notes. and so what I do is anytime it's something that I want to talk about, I got a notepad on my phone. I just jot it down.
Oh, okay.
So if we record that week, I got a list of stuff to talk about.
Okay, that's what's up.
This goes back to when the Switch OLED came out, to Far Cry 6.
Okay.
Xbox refrigerator.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods winning King of the Ring.
Half of that stuff only going to take about 60 seconds to go.
It's going to be quick. It's going to be quick.
Yeah.
But it shows you how long it's been since we recorded, because I got Bull season preview.
Right. Yeah, we should have did
season's
that.
on the way.
Right. Dang, we should have did that. We can still do a preview. It's only 4 games in.
Yeah, but and then we could couple that with the NBA 75 list, because I think that's the funniest list of all time.
Oh, let me look that up, because that's something I got some words for that one, bro.
Man.
I got some words for that one.
Man, matter of fact, we could just go straight to that.
Yeah. Let me
pull it up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. What was it? What was it?
The NBA top 75 players of all time. So, like back in the day when it was 50, the top 50.
Right, yeah.
Now they got the top 75 because,
the 75th, 70, yeah.
Yeah.
75th anniversary.
So
no, let me go.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Prime Dwight Howard is better than prime Anthony Davis. Prime Dwight Howard took his team further than prime Anthony Davis. So in what multiverse, what universe is Anthony Davis top 75 and Dwight Howard is not? Bro, is it because he moved over to the Lakers? Is it because he's
That's the only thing that I could think of. That's the only thing I could think of.
So what's the criteria to this list, bro? That's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful to everything Dwight Howard did. I know this side of his career is like the laughing stock, but like Dwight Howard was a monster, bro.
But not only that, don't he? I mean, I could be wrong, but don't he have more rings than Anthony Davis? Because
I think they got the same amount.
Same amount? Okay. I wasn't sure. I know he won one, but I wasn't
won with the Lakers. He won with the Lakers.
Right. Okay.
The same time Anthony Davis did. So they got the same amount.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So my first beef, that was a problem too. Yes, that was a problem. My first beef is, how do you take people off the list? If they was the top 50, they the top 50.
Right.
You add on 25 people. You don't take
That's
people.
It. All you gotta do is add 25 more.
That's it. It's simple. How are you disrespect? So what's gonna happen when in 25 more years when y'all do the top 100? Y'all just gonna add them right back?
I don't know who was over this list, bro.
I did plan on doing that. It's nothing that's really like popping out, but Grant Hill's not on this list.
Grant Hill's not on this list?
Grant Hill is not on this list. Grant Hill, outside of championship,
and injuries, and injuries, yeah,
was hands down better than a lot of these players that played his position, including Scottie Pippen. I just want people to know
all times, bro. All times you got people that potentially will be top 100 here. But it's like, ain't it too soon for that, bro? Is
Bro.
it too soon for that?
Okay, the ones that people kind of was like the new people.
Right.
All right, let's go down. I'm just gonna name the new people. How about that?
Off the top is Giannis.
Chris Paul. I can accept Chris Paul. I can accept Chris Paul.
We talking about all times. We're not talking about like championships. We're talking about
just all time great player.
Just pure game, yeah.
Pure game. Yeah. This is not accomplishment.
Mm.
Chris Paul, I'll accept. Kevin Garnett, of course. Come on. Tim Duncan, of course. He's the best power forward. Come on.
Right.
Allen Iverson, come on.
Of course, pound for pound. Best,
of course.
They got James Harden up in here. I'm not really mad at that.
Dirk Nowitzki, of course. He probably the best European talent ever.
For now, yeah.
I'll accept that. Giannis though.
Wait. They got Dame Lillard. I think that's too soon, bro.
Too soon. Giannis, Dame, too soon. Kevin Durant, it's still too soon for me.
Yeah, but he's like he close.
I understand.
Giannis. He's closer to topping 100 than Giannis.
Absolutely. Giannis just like, I get it though. Like if you saying we projecting them to be this, fine.
Right.
But y'all saying these are the best 75 players in the history of the NBA. They stories are still being written. Like Giannis ain't even halfway through his career. Let the man hoop.
Right, bro. Right.
I
don't know, bro.
James Harden. The only reason why
he's going to the Hall of Fame for his scoring volume.
Exactly.
But that's Hall of Fame is Hall of Fame. That's different,
Right, Hall of Fame. Everybody getting.
I probably wouldn't put him in the top 75. He would be definitely top 100. Because if I'm rating it, I'm rating on like leadership ability. Like, were you a poison to your team? I'm looking at all of that. But
right.
But eventually, James Harden will be in the top 100. I don't know about top 75, but I think for top 75, you had to be like to even put up this list. You had to have been watching the NBA from like who is this like 75 years. We talking about. You had to have been watching Kareem all the way up to who was the youngest? I mean, the youngest here is what? I'm gonna say Anthony Davis, right? Or Giannis. You had to have
Giannis is the youngest. Unless Dame is younger than Giannis.
Right. You had to have watched games all the way. You had to have seen it all.
Bro, even as much as I love Kawhi, he should not be on this list.
Too soon, bro. Too soon. Top. How you pass? Wait. Hakeem Olajuwon is in here, right?
Olajuwon is in here. Yeah.
Okay, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Now
but you know what? There's a lot of basketball players, but Hall of Fame level, that's a different question. Because if we have to, but then again, I haven't seen P. Maravich play. I've seen Karl Malone play. Right. As much as I hated the Utah Jazz, I hated them because they were so good.
Exactly.
I hated them.
You don't. Let's make something clear.
Yeah.
You don't hate them. You don't hate somebody because they suck. You hate them because they good.
Utah was scary, bro.
Utah was a problem.
I was scared because, dude, they might beat us. Like, they might beat Jordan. They were then we went against them twice in the finals. I'm like, bro, like this might be their year. But
yeah,
Jordan. But I've seen highlights of Hakeem the Dream. I've seen highlights of Clyde Drexler. I haven't seen highlights of Bob Cousy and stuff like that. So I'm disqualified from judging that era. I don't know if like.
Well, I've the reason why I've seen Hakeem is because when Pippen went over there, like I followed Pippen because he was a Bull. So any like ex-Bull I was following. Like I even followed like Ron Artest, not Ron Artest, well, yeah, him too, but Ron Harper when he went to the Lakers for a couple of years, and
that's
like
that you know what I think whoever put this list up, man, I wonder how hard was it, or was this too easy? Because there's a lot of players that came through this league, bro, and
a lot. Like
this is difficult, bro.
Difficult. There is no way. Like, and I'm just saying this based off of, I don't know. Like, to me, I think if your criteria is
right, what's the criteria?
What's the criteria?
What's the criteria?
Because outside of that championship that Anthony Davis won in LA, Derrick Rose had a better NBA career than him.
Dude, Anthony Davis never got to the playoffs or even close until Rondo got over there.
But bro, Anthony Davis was probably as hurt, if not more, than Derrick Rose.
Yes,
so
sir.
My point is that Derrick Rose accomplished more than he did,
and they ain't put him
outside of that championship from Disneyland.
From the bubble, exactly. That was my only. So everything on the list, I really can't really judge. I love Melo, but I don't know if he's top. He might be top.
I understood. Like Jason Kidd is a new addition. I understand him.
Yeah, for sure.
Ray Allen, I mean, he was the best shooter until Steph Curry and Klay Thompson came onto the scene.
Yep.
The old and look, as much as I respect
Paul
Pierce is one of the top 75. He is not one of the top 75 though.
No,
no,
sir.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Who?
He ain't the top 75 player.
To me, I'm not. If I was he not getting my vote to the Hall of Fame. He was irrelevant until Kevin and Ray.
I'll give him the Hall of Fame because everybody gets in. I mean, bro, if Tony Kukoc got in the Hall of Fame, anybody get it.
Did Tony Kukoc get in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, Tony Kukoc is a Hall of Famer. He just got in last year, whichever, I don't know. Like so Jordan inducted him and everything.
So they're letting everybody get in there, huh?
Everybody. But the Basketball Hall of Fame is everything. Like college, overseas, like it's just not NBA. Tony Kukoc got accomplishments elsewhere. Like Yao Ming. Like, because Yao Ming haven't accomplished enough. But Yao Ming ain't even on this list.
No, I wouldn't put Yao Ming in there either.
But my point is that it say NBA 75, so I guess he couldn't be a part of the NBA. He might be one of the top 75 basketball players in the world.
Asian basketball players he top or whatever. But I mean, his impact was he got injury prone to but nah, it's top 75 now.
Bro, Tracy McGrady was better than Anthony Davis. Like I'm just thinking.
Wait, T-Mac ain't in. T-Mac ain't in there.
T-Mac not in there. No, not at all.
That's crazy.
Grant Hill. My notables was
Vince Carter's in here.
Huh?
Vince Carter is in here.
Vince Carter. Tracy McGrady.
Top 75, and you omitted Dwight Howard, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady.
Yes. And here's the kick to me. You got Wade and LeBron, but y'all
wait. Can't wait. So they tell it. So what they're saying is that Dwayne Wade can beat Tracy McGrady one-on-one.
That's what they saying. Yeah. That's what they saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They saying Anthony Davis is better than Chris Bosh too. That's what they saying. Because Chris Bosh was taking the Raptors to the offs, where Anthony Davis was struggling with them Hornets or Pelicans, whatever they was called.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That list is crazy, bro. I was heated. I was heated when I saw that boy name, Anthony Davis, and then
and he like even though he a Packer fan from Chicago, I still like he from
I don't care about that. I'm just talking about.
I'm like, but
deserving.
I'm like, How? How is he in there before?
He just jumped over all these people because he won a championship.
Because to me, he been hurt half his career.
Yes. Yes. That's the same thing with Grant Hill.
Exactly.
Right?
So I'm like, if you're going to compare hurt players, Grant Hill's still better.
Where's Amari at? Amari Stoudemire? No? I mean, I'm not mad if people say no, but I'm like, man, I think there's like...
I will put Robert Horry in there over Anthony Davis.
Clutch. Mr. Clutch himself. Just off the big shots. Yeah. Just off big shots. Yeah.
I will put Chris Webber in there over Anthony Davis.
And they put... Wait, so they didn't put...
Yes, Chris Webber is not on this list.
Wait.
Matter of fact, no Fab Five is on this.
Wait, they didn't put TMC either, except Rick Barry. But they don't have... What's his name? His son is playing for the Dallas right now. Hardaway. So Hardaway isn't?
No, but they got Gary Payton. And I have an issue with that too. I don't think Gary Payton should be top 75, personally. He was a good defender. I don't think he was a great point guard, though. Like, he was a great defender.
Is Sean Kemp up in this joint?
Sean Kemp is not in the top 75.
That's crazy, Tony. That's crazy.
I will put Sean Kemp over Gary Payton. Yes, I agree with you on that.
So you telling me that Anthony Davis can beat Sean Kemp one-on-one?
Man.
Oh, bro. I'm not.
But you want to know what's even crazier, bro?
Nah, bro.
You want to know what's even crazier? Like, I'm just gonna throw this name out in comparison because I don't see him. I'm looking through the list again, so I won't put my foot in my mouth. Yeah, I don't see him. Patrick Ewing ain't on this list.
No, he in him. Look for Julius. Look, he's 2 spots down from Kevin Durant.
Hold on.
Under Tim Duncan, Kevin Durant, Julius Erving, Patrick Ewing.
Oh, you must be looking at a different, because I'm looking at the one that TNT put out.
No, I'm looking. I went to NBA.com.
Oh.
Yeah,
I see Olajuwon, Kareem, I see Irving, Gervin, Malone, Robinson. I see David Robinson. Mm-hmm. I don't see no Patrick Ewing.
Oh, I see him on my list. I definitely see him. Wait, where?
Oh, okay. On my list, I see him now. He under Larry Bird on my list.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so all right, that's what I did. I'm like, what? Patrick, I skipped over. My bad. All right, but yeah, Anthony Davis.
Nah. This list is trash, bro.
Yeah, this list
is trash.
I
don't disrespect Dwight Howard like that, bro. I know he's a laugh. I know he's a joke on this side, but please don't. Somebody do their homework, bro. Do their homework, please.
Because I'm just gonna be completely honest. Embiid is better than Anthony Davis right now. Mm-hmm. And if whatever your criteria is, I would have put Embiid in here before I put Anthony Davis.
That's they both got the handles. They both can shoot from anywhere. They both injury prone.
And but Embiid done more with his franchise than Anthony Davis ever did.
But
Embiid had deep playoff runs. He got to second round conference champion. Anthony Davis ain't do nothing until he got to the bubble because he ain't do nothing last year. They out in round 1. So that's what he was doing in New Orleans.
I'm gonna wait for that comparison because they pretty much do the same thing.
They do, but accomplished and he's a better player. I personally would take Embiid over Anthony Davis.
I think Embiid was in a better situation because I think New Orleans is a smaller market than Philly.
Yeah,
and I don't think New Orleans. I don't know who's over that team, but I don't think they're like basketball people because you got Elton Brand over there in Philly.
I mean, I would have took Elton Brand over.
Hey, listen, Elton Brand, Tyson Chandler,
bro.
Top 75 though. Nah.
Amari Stoudemire
for sure. Bro, I would put DeMarcus Cousins in here before Anthony Davis.
I put Baron Davis over Anthony Davis.
Wait, bro. Wait.
Yes, he's not in here either. I would put Baron Davis in here.
I'm not mad at the point guards up in here though. So that's the hard part. Because it was a
when
lot,
it comes to guards, yes.
Yeah.
But you trying to tell me so Anthony Davis is better than a lot of the guards you omitted? Klay Thompson not even in here.
Right. Klay Thompson is not in here. But that's proof how faulty, how shaky this list is, bro.
Kevin Love was in Minnesota averaging 25 and 15.
Yeah, way more, yeah.
Bro, I am not trying to hear Anthony Davis on this list. I'm not.
Not at all, bro. That got me heated, bro. I'm like, Anthony Davis? And I knew it was because he moved over to LA and got a championship, but I'm like, so this is a popularity list.
Man, I would put Rondo on there before.
Right.
Like, there's so many players I would have put above Anthony Davis. Like, it's not funny how many players. I could probably come up with 75 players I put up in there before Anthony Davis. Like, it's crazy. The amount of disrespect that's being passed around the NBA.
They omitted Sean Kemp.
Yes.
That's crazy. Because I wouldn't put Dwayne Wade in my top 75. He be top.
I personally think Wade. Who you got better than Wade outside of Kobe?
As a two guard, better than Wade.
I think he's the third best. I think right after Jordan and Kobe is Wade.
After Jordan, Kobe, Ray Allen. That's a good question.
That's debatable.
I'm opinion. What's debatable? Ray Allen and Dwayne Wade?
Yes, I think that's debatable. Yes. See, I think a lot of people. Look, man.
Dwayne Wade do?
I'm going to say this: LeBron tarnished Wade's legacy.
You say what?
LeBron tarnished Wade's legacy. And Wade was a problem.
And Ray Allen saved LeBron's legacy.
This is true. I'm not saying that Ray Allen isn't just. Jesus Shuttleworth is a problem too. And the young Ray Allen, I know. He dunking on mugs. Yeah, I know. He wasn't just a 3-point shooter. That's what his inner career was.
Yeah, that was his inner career when he lost the lift. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, he was. I'm not denying that, bro. I'm not.
You know what?
I'm just saying Wade was to me, he was unguardable.
Nah, he was guardable. He was guardable.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He was guardable.
I respect though Ray Allen though. Any Ray Allen over Wade talk I'll listen to.
Yeah,
it's just not a lot of two guards out. I would even listen to Vince Carter being better than Wade, but I mean, it's circumstances. Like, obviously they didn't build around Vince Carter the way they didn't build around Iverson the way. But then you get into, is Iverson really a two guard? But he played one. Like
Iverson is a point guard.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it all depends. I've always considered Iverson a one.
Yeah.
Just like I consider Steph a one. But a lot of people Steph is just a combo. They throw that combo guard in there. And
but Steph is the one for sure.
So that's why I'm like, man, look, I'm just happy me and you agree on it. Anthony Davis blew my mind, bro. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, what?
Up, bro. Like,
I was like, what?
Because I'm thinking they got a list full of OGs, and I'm like, how was Anthony Davis in the list of OGs? But
I didn't think none of the original 50 would have been off the list. When I saw that, I was like, that is ridiculous. Because to me, there's not that many great players that came into the league after Jordan left. I could count.
At that level, it became
it became real stagnant. I'm trying to think of 25 players after Jordan left. Kobe was one, but Kobe was there when Jordan was still there.
Kobe won. Vince, Tracy, Ray, Gilbert Arenas, Michael Finley.
Yes, Michael Finley.
Eddie Jones.
Wait a minute. I just thought about something.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Steve
Nash ain't even on this list.
Yes, he is.
Where he at? Hold on, because I ain't see.
On my list, he is.
All right, I see him. He right above Barkley. All right, I was about to say, wait a minute, because Steve Nash was.
To me, Steve Nash is Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
No question.
He made every team he went to better.
Every team.
That's undeniable. I don't care. He white, none. I don't care about none of that. He made every team he went to better. He should be. Well, he a coach right now, but I don't think they. I don't think they playing his system. He got a system. I don't think they. No, he played.
When you coaching a Durant, you play like that's just the league now. You play to their system.
I think, like, even though I think his style of play, Steve Nash's style of play is great for this era. It's still great. It's still running gun.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much Dan Tony stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And but I don't think Kyrie is. I mean, that probably is, but he not. Them niggas ain't really coachable, bro. They getting paid. They ain't trying to listen or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to. So LA had Kobe, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel was over there. Portland had. I don't think they had anybody until Roy came along.
Man, Brandon Roy would have definitely been on this list.
Eventually, he most definitely would have. Kings had Weber over there, Peja Stojakovic over there.
Divac, Roddy Divac.
Yeah. San Antonio had Ginobili. Is Ginobili up in here?
Is Ginobili in here? Is Tony Parker in here?
I don't like Tony Parker, but Ginobili though? I don't see.
But all these players you naming are better than Anthony Davis.
I'm looking at, because you asked me about after Jordan left. I'm trying to look at these people that was here. Anton Jameson from the Wizards, Gilbert Arenas from the Wizards. Phoenix had Joe Johnson before anybody know who Joe Johnson was. Phoenix had Gilbert Arenas before Gilbert Arenas went over there to Washington. He had Amari. He had Barbosa.
And since Paul Pierce getting all the love, how about Antoine Walker? Like if it wasn't for Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce wouldn't be relevant, bro.
I ain't gonna speak on that because that's a whole nother tangent, bro. They know they didn't forget all about Antoine Walker, but okay. No love for the brother from the crib. So Anthony Davis is not top 75.
No, not now.
He might not even make it to. He's not. He's not making it because he's not carrying LA. It's too loaded for him to carry LA.
Yeah,
he's too fragile. He ain't fragile. He's just injury prone. To carry LA, he is by not because of him, but because of his situation. He is going to always be Robin. He's never going to be Batman.
Never.
If circumstances was different, he has the talent to be one, but just the injuries is just not going to do it.
Like I said,
indeed too.
Like, damn. Cause see, my issue is in 25 years from now,
right?
Some of these players could possibly get taken off for the newer bloods. Like, what if Zion?
Michael Porter Jr. is going to be the face of the NBA.
Okay.
In the next 5 years. I don't know if he's still going to be with Denver, but Michael, unless some injury happens, Michael Porter Jr. is coming. I could be wrong. Something could happen, and he could never. I feel like the Bulls missed out on him because of his back issues. But I think he's next up, bro.
Well, I mean, obviously the person that's running the Bulls was in Denver to get him. So
exactly.
he recognized talent. So
yes, he does.
So I'm not
I'm
not worried about missing out no more.
No, you're not. Great transition. Great transition.
Because these Bulls are a problem.
These Bulls are for real.
I didn't think they were this good. No, I thought they was gonna have to learn. These boys are ready.
Ready to go.
Ready. They are playing defense at a high level.
They having fun playing both ends of the ball.
And you can't guard them.
They too.
Like it's built the only and honestly, that's on Donovan because he got some backup centers. But I was just like, man, you got to find a backup center because if these cats you got ain't good enough, but the guy they put in the game tonight, he was balling tonight. I can't think of the kid name, but he was balling tonight.
Alizé?
It's a brother. I don't hold on.
Alizé, not Avery Bradley, but Bradley, Tony Bradley, Alizé, and you got Den. I don't know if he's not a big man. I think the only ones is Alizé and Tony Bradley.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got it right here. I'm going to the roster. Yep, Tony Bradley. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Tony Bradley.
He showed up tonight.
Blocking Gobert all day, all game long. Blocking him like no soup for you. That's all you kept hearing. That's all you kept hearing, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah, they legit, my boy.
And what's crazy is they playing the same type of defense that the Tibbs Bulls was playing, but they could score. Like this is
won. Oh, you didn't tell me that. We won.
Won. Oh yeah, we won. Bulls won, baby. We back in
Utah is legit, boy.
Yeah, Utah is a title contender.
Utah is legit, and we almost beat New York, but that missed shot, which was a good shot, it just didn't fall. Chicago's legit, nigga. I trust AK and what's the manager name? I remember it. It's on what is his name? Nope, I can't remember it. General manager for the Bulls.
I know
black dude, Mark Eversley.
Yeah, Eversley.
I trust them.
Yes,
I trust them.
Trust them.
I trust them.
Tony Brown Jr.
Look at the results.
Caruso.
The turnaround was so quick, bro. In just one season, bro.
Yeah, man.
In just one season, we number one in the East, bro. We talking about they talking about Milwaukee going back. I don't know. We'll see.
I give my Bulls a shot against everybody in the East. Everybody. Obviously, they don't have playoff experience together, but you got the Rosen that know what the playoffs about.
Lonzo know what the playoffs.
Lonzo know what it's about. Caruso know what the playoffs championship. About. Like
legit, bro. Just one turnaround, bro. Them two, AK and Eversley, did what the old regime would be hesitant to do.
Yes.
You want Lonzo.
Yes.
But you would have hesitated. You would have went and got somebody else. I mentioned this a couple days ago on my Facebook with we need to go young and athletic, and then you find Wade and Rondo. Right. Rondo was a plus.
I won't never deny Rondo. Rondo, I wish we could have a Rondo as a backup here now, but he ain't young or athletic. He's a great point guard.
Right. Great floor coach. But that's not
that's not what you
focused on what you said. Yeah, exactly.
That's my point. Like
that's your point.
You went and got the oldest.
You lucked up and you lucked up with Rondo, but that's not what that wasn't in your plans, because look what you did. You forced him to sit out.
Yeah.
Talking about an arm injury.
Like, man, I was truly hoping, even though I'm glad they got Caruso instead. No, I'm not gonna say instead. I'm glad they got Caruso, but they was talking about bringing back Rose. Because Rose is a problem coming off the bench in New York. Rose Like people sleep on what he doing over there in New York. And I was like, boy, if you bring him back home.
Tibbs know what's up.
you bring him back home and have him run that second unit.
Yeah.
Behind Lonzo, that's like you would have literally 2 starting lineups at that point.
But they still need firepower. That's what Kobe White. When Kobe White come back, he finds his place.
And that was the person I wanted them to get rid of. I was like, I will trade White for Rose right now, hands down. Like,
yeah, but he's a point guard, but he's a shooter. He's not Alonzo. So they gonna need his scoring coming off the bench.
And we got another point guard named Dotson. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, he from here. But they got him on a 2-way, so he
yeah. I like Samu. The Samu is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They got him listed as a 2 guard, but I think he a better point guard than the point guard.
Yeah, he played point in college, so but he got the length to play both.
He's like, I think he a legit 6'4".
Yeah. So experience for Dotson and Ayo, even though Ayo is getting more time, getting more ticks, it's just experience. So once that experience get there, the confidence is there.
Oh yeah, man.
Straight, bro. It's like, bro, the turnaround was so quick, bro.
It was so quick, man. And then we ain't even seeing this because I've heard so much great stuff about that. You're Samanovic.
Yeah.
And he ain't even getting in the game yet.
He down there. He a 2-way, so he's playing with the G League like Dotson is.
Man, it's like they got depth. They got depth. I'm ready, bro.
These boys ain't scared. They got experience. And that's not like a shot at Wendell Carter. They was Wendell Carter. I liked the Gafford though. I still like Daniel Gafford just for his defensive, just his energy off defensively. I would have kept him, but I like this unit, bro.
Man,
I love this unit,
and that's where I like the Bulls. I'm a Bulls fan, but I like their overall team versus Milwaukee that got a strong starting 5. Yeah. But when you go to the bench, I like the Bulls bench over Milwaukee's bench.
Yeah, I'll go to war with Milwaukee. It's whatever. They're not unbeatable.
Of course not.
They're not unbeatable.
And with the rule change is key. Because them weak ticky-tack foul calls.
Yep.
That ain't finna help these floppers no more.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out, bro. Like too much scoring. That was James Harden's game.
Yeah, so
that was just that whistle. That's LeBron James's game. That's James Harden's game. Sometimes Steph can play that game too. It's like, bro, this is.
But Steph did it because he knew he could make the shot and get the 4-point play. That's what he was on. Like he didn't do it because he just couldn't score.
Need to. Right.
He didn't need to. He was just trying to get an extra point.
Right.
That's all he was on.
I ain't hating on Steph. Steph is my boy. But
and that's the team that's the only team I'm worried about.
Yeah.
When it comes to the team, because they like, oh man, Milwaukee. I respect Milwaukee.
Whoa. Nah, I ain't worried about Milwaukee. I'm worried about Phoenix and Golden State.
No, I'm worried because the reason why I say I respect Phoenix, but they got to prove it to me against Golden State is the reigning Western Conference champions. They just been hurt for the past couple years. That's why all these people was Lakers fans again. Y'all forget Klay Thompson's been gone for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Before that, Steph Curry was gone.
Yeah.
Once Kevin Durant left, the rest of they were hurt. So it was like, And so what did they do? They got high draft picks to go back with that core unit.
Yeah.
They gonna be a problem.
We'll see.
They're already a problem. And Klay Thompson ain't even back yet. That's the crazy thing. He ain't coming back till December.
I don't know. See, I don't know if Phoenix did anything in off season, but I still got my own.
I think they pretty much stayed intact. They don't have no significant improvements like starting wise, but they was straight starter wise anyway.
Like LA loaded up, but even though they still beat them that last game,
bro, they went to the senior citizen home and got a whole bunch of last year.
That's what he get. That's what he gets because that's what he always do. He always try to get not even just like
their team is an all-star team on paper, but an all-star team from a decade ago.
Right. That's what he get though. If that's his game, he don't want to be patient and be because he had Brandon Ingram. He's going to be a star in the next 5 years. He had Lonzo Ball. He had Josh Hart over there. All those players in New Orleans, he had that. And you got rid of them because you was impatient.
Nah, but you know what's crazy? I'm glad he did. Because Lonzo
for sure.
Alonzo wouldn't be on a bull right now.
No, exactly.
Not only that, he kills people because Kuzma hooping over there in Washington. They always leave and be better.
But he's a development killer. He's an experience killer.
And he's definitely a big man killer.
Yeah, like no, bro, like that's what he get. That's what he get. Ride with those old senior citizens, and just ride with them and let your career just go out like that.
Cause I'm here to tell you, if people really think that Disney championship is worth sticking your chest out about, y'all wrong, bro. And the thing that's proving it is once the league really started back up,
it's gonna be too old, too high.
Y'all will be I'm gonna go out and say this. They'll be lucky they make playoffs this year.
Right. Exactly.
Like they'll be lucky if they make playoffs this year. Because they got eliminated in the first round last year, which proved that they wasn't really champions.
No.
So yeah, they about to get and then they brought. See what killed me about it was like, oh, we brought back Rondo. That was the reason why we lost last year. Nah,
probably, but it's probably too late for that. Yeah.
It's more than just Rondo, bro.
Yeah, it's too late.
Y'all old. Y'all got Melo out here.
Yeah, y'all gonna try to ride Melo, but he's up there in age. Y'all gonna try to ride AD.
All he does is get a bunch of people that haven't accomplished anything just so when he eventually lose, he could blame them. I'm telling you right now.
But LeBron don't have to say anything. The media's gonna blame.
That's what I'm saying. I know LeBron don't do it, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, Melo missed the key shot."
Melo, AD.
That's what they do.
Why? Yep, they already arguing on the bench with each other.
Russell Westbrook is the biggest. Like, I'm like, y'all thought that was actually finna work. He can't. He pretty much a more younger athletic Rondo at this point.
Mm-hmm. But he doesn't have the IQ. No, he is. He's not Rondo, so no, because he doesn't.
No, he ain't as great as Rondo. He's just younger. That's all I would say.
But he's not Rondo. We got to compare him to something else. He is a more athletic, more energetic. Who is a point guard that couldn't shoot but can do everything else? Was that Jason? No, he's not Jason Kidd because he
was the old Derrick Rose.
Ah, yes.
Like the MVP Derrick
Rose. Just relies on his energy
relies on pure athleticism. Yeah.
Yep.
That's probably the easiest comparison.
Yeah,
but he still wasn't as good as Derrick Rose.
No, he don't have the IQ. He cherry picks those rebounds. I've seen it. Hey, let's take a pause.
Yep.
Because I gotta use the washroom. Right. So I saw. Speaking of Rondo, I saw his quadruple double the last game.
Westbrook quadruple double.
Yeah, the 10 turnovers. I'm like, yeah, that's Rondo.
But did you see?
I feel bad for him, but yeah.
I don't feel bad for him. Why you feel bad for him?
Because he went over there thinking he was gonna win a chip. And he ain't gonna win no chip.
I don't think that's why he went over there, because he just wanted to go back home. He ain't go like.
There's the Clippers.
The reason why, you know what I truly believe, like I think a lot of those players want LeBron gone.
Yeah.
And they want to carry the Lakers because they realizing like, oh man, LeBron getting all the credit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting all the credit when we lose. Like they ain't talking about LeBron when we lose. They only talk about him when we win.
Greatest player in the league. Yeah, no.
So
yeah,
like it's crazy, bro. Like
but I'm telling you, bro, the league gonna be great when he retires.
It's already set up.
Yeah.
And what's key is that don't nobody fear him.
No, they shouldn't.
They haven't feared him since he left Miami. To be real,
did they fear him or did they fear that team?
Well, of course they feared the team.
It wasn't him, bro. Like,
but that's how I knew because
San Antonio wasn't scared of them boys.
So it wasn't.
They pushed them to the brink, bro. It was a last second shot, bro, that he didn't take, bro.
Exactly.
Man, they see that. They see who he is. They see his game. Like, no, he's the face of the franchise. He is the chosen one. He is. The league chose him. He's the league's chosen one. And there's nothing the players can do to change that.
Absolutely.
The
only credit I give to him outside of the stuff he do for his home city or whatever is I think Charles Barkley made the comment like for him to come into the league with as much hype behind him as he came into the league and to just be on the up and up, like obviously like basketball wise, he failed plenty of times.
Yeah.
But he didn't fail off the court, at least to our knowledge.
Right, at least our knowledge. But for sure.
Like, he ain't been in no.
But basketball is a great distraction, though.
It is.
I mean, especially like now, like a lot of kids play. Well, sports is a great distraction.
Yeah.
Especially for black kids, you either want to sell drugs, gangbang, or you want to hoop or play a sport. This is a great distraction. It's unfortunate that it seems to be the only distraction. It's like sports, football, basketball is like, but not all black kids are athletic, so they all can't play sports. So what do you say to those that can't play sports? Just get an education, get a job. Yeah, that's cool too. But they don't push it as hard as they push like football or basketball. Like if you got a tall kid, like, oh, what sport you play? Like
that's
no sport.
Boy, I cannot tell you how many times somebody see me walk down the street and they go, "Oh, you used to play football, right?"
Nope.
Bears need you right now.
I'm sure they do, but I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely understand that. This be my last point. Going back to that bubble stuff. The reason why I don't respect that chip is because obviously, let's think about what happened during that time. George Floyd happened. Milwaukee was clearly distracted by that.
Yeah.
And LeBron didn't even want to play in the bubble at that team meeting, whatever.
Yeah, that was that, and it was the George Floyd protests, and it was COVID. So a lot of players wasn't in the bubble. A lot of teams wasn't in the bubble.
Right. And so it was just like, man, like to me, I think if Milwaukee had their head straight, they could have won that championship.
Probably.
But they got eliminated like right after all that stuff went down in Milwaukee.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like they was distracted.
So
that's why I don't respect that championship. So it's like you could say that you could add that to his resume, but
they're gonna do it regardless, bro. But
so that's it. That's all. Yeah. I mean, they always say, "Oh man, y'all Chicago, y'all." I'm like, it ain't about Jordan. Anybody can be better than Jordan. He just not it. That's all I say.
Yeah, true. I mean,
I don't care who's better than Jordan.
The league is supposed to progress. So
exactly.
This time there's supposed to be players that's doing better. I haven't met them yet. I haven't seen them yet.
I tell you this. I I like watching Steph Curry more than I liked watching Michael Jordan. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
Steph Curry. So
yeah.
if he wins 3 or 4 more championships and he stay doing what he doing, you won't hear me. Or if same for Kevin Durant, same for Giannis.
I probably wouldn't call him the greatest though.
But the point is that they're not gonna say it until the end of his career, versus how they was just saying it for LeBron as soon as
before his career.
Like he a rookie. Oh, he great. He already better than Jordan. Come on, man. Stop. Anyway.
Yeah.
That was that. Do you have any topics before I go?
I don't. I'm riding with you. I haven't made no notes, man. I've been busy working and trying to say something.
I bet. So I'm just gonna, because I know I'm just gonna say this. I'm working on a video for the channel.
Working on video for the channel?
Yeah. It's like a my history of video games, because I played, I bought the Switch OLED and I bought Metroid Dread.
Okay.
This is my first ever Metroid game.
Mm-hmm.
And the premise of the video was that I was poor and I couldn't, like, at times, so like I played Mario and all the other Nintendo,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But like I played Mario, Zelda, Metroid I never got, and all of the other stuff I never got. But this is my first one, and man, I'm like, yo, it was fun. Like, and I'm like,
that's what Nintendo is great for.
So I'm like, man, now you know,
consistently making fun games.
Like,
so, but let me ask you this: how was, because you got the Switch, regular Switch, and you just picked up the OLED. Compare contrast for me.
The screen, handheld wise, which is mainly how I play in the bed, is definitely better. Okay, because it's a bigger screen. Right. All that graphic and stuff, the actual OLED screen, it does look better because I guess it's just LCD screen for the regular Switch. It's a dull look, like it's darker. The OLED is very like vibrant, like the colors pop. Okay. So
how about that battery life?
It's the same.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ain't no different. The one thing that it has double the storage, which ain't much, but like, because the Switch by itself without a memory card is like 32. The that's OLED is, huh?
That's it.
That's it. But
so these games aren't that big.
They're not that big, but you can just take a regular micro SD card. Like
yeah.
So sure. And those are cheap. You get a big one for like $20. So
right. Yeah.
So but the other one, the OLED got it 64. So that said, if you like playing like doing the marketing, switching all the time, I say it's worth it. But if you're gonna play on the TV screen, you can just get the regular one and you'll be cool. So that's for that. But Metroid, okay. Did you beat Far Cry 6?
No, I ain't beat it. I'm taking my time, boy.
Me too. And I'm enjoying every freaking second of that game. Sure. But sure. I expected it. So Metroid is my game of the year. What? That's how good that game was. It was challenging. It was hard. It was fun. I actually 100% at the game. I didn't expect this because this is my first time playing it. So I was just it's especially with being 2D game. Like I was just out. I just wasn't expecting to be as good as it was. So because of that, but this story in Far Cry 6 is crazy. So I'm just like, man, I'm gonna wait till I finish it and get closer to, because what's coming out? Is something else coming out? Halo coming out. I want to play that. But before I say, okay, this is my game of the year, but so far, like Metroid is my game of the year because it's just that game is just, man. I don't, unless you just not into that type of game. If you into 2D games and stuff, it perfect. Like I ain't have a flaw in it. Like it was hard. A lot of people say it's too hard, but
really,
it wasn't that hard for me to not ever play it before. Like I was able to beat it or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is for that. But like that was like my first Metroid. I think they call it Metroidvania game. So I'm like, man, if this how all of them are, I want to check out Castlevania and all the other ones that.
Yeah.
So I've never played any of those type of games. So I'm just like, man, it was eye opening. I found a new genre I like. I just put it like that.
Okay.
I have Far Cry 6, but like I ain't beat it yet, and I'm taking my times. But I would just say, man, if you like Far Cry. This is more, is better.
You ain't got to climb no towers in this one either.
Man, bro,
towers, bro.
No towers. That was it. I couldn't believe it.
just straight chaos.
I couldn't believe, like they actually linked more towards the story too. It was just like I'm all for it. Like
the lead actor earned himself a bullet to the head from me.
Man.
Because that boat scene, I'm like, oh, this dude, I'm definitely putting a bullet in his head.
Yeah,
I'm gonna the son. I like the son because he don't want no parts of it. I don't know how long.
I ain't, man.
He might change his mind, but
me and I'm playing it with Tasha, and if she like, man, she think the son gonna end up killing the daddy and taking over. I'm like,
that's as long as he don't become his dad, then that's cool.
That's what she's saying. She like, I'm like, I think he gonna become worse than his dad. And I'm like, because it's something about this kid where he, like, that scene was like, it didn't affect him the way it should affect the kid. So I'm like, this kid is like,
he didn't see what happened though. He got off the boat.
So you really taking it slow. I'm because there's some old cut scenes with him and his daddy.
Yeah, I know.
That he didn't do.
So far, I seen they killed Julio. The boat. He stayed the two boats, and then they caught him.
Yeah.
They didn't. So he didn't put a bullet in his brain. He just let his man beat him to death. And that's only as far as I went. I ain't went no further than that.
Okay. Well, we'll approach that another day. I'm just gonna leave it at the fact that because they hate. I seen a lot of hate for Far Cry. Like, oh, it get. I'm like, bro, y'all. I don't know why they let these websites review games for people that don't like the dang on game. Like
they don't play video games, but video games is becoming gaming and anime and cosplaying and it's becoming recognized. So people need to get on it because they want the clicks and stuff. But they all casual. They ain't even casual. They just
I call them cell phone gamers.
They ain't really gamers, man. They're not really anime people. They not really gamers. They not really about it. They not about this community. They just noticing, because when Michael B. Jordan said he liked anime, that caught people attention. When Megan Thee Stallion said she liked anime, that caught people attention. So people started to catch, they want to see what these two people was on. Yeah. But they not really. And then they found about cosplaying and they like dressing, females like dressing up, but they not really watching these anime shows.
Right.
They Googling cosplay and they finding these costumes. And so I ain't really paying attention to these. Because that's the same people who complained about the Order 1886. You remember that? Do you remember that game? I didn't play it. Remember. But I watched the playthrough. I'm like, bro, this game is good. What was they talking about?
And it was dope. It was real dope. I actually played it.
They ruined a potential for a sequel to this game because of these casual websites, casual gamers and their websites, they got like obviously they got some type of clout, and they just ruined a good potential IP for Sony. And the same thing with Andromeda, with Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, the dialogue and the way they lips moving ain't really as accurate, ain't smooth.
How about y'all stop rushing these people to make games? Let them make games.
Yeah.
Like, just let them make the games.
It's a game. Remember, it's a game.
Exactly.
It was not all games. That's maybe something where the game developers had kind of lost this. Like, it's a video game. It's art. It doesn't have to be perfect, nor does it have to be realistic all the time.
Exactly.
Like, bro, don't stop listening to these whoever these people are. Like, bro, video games don't have to be realistic. That's why you get Nintendo, who's still selling with Mario as their main character still. They got Samus over here with the Metroid stuff still going strong, and you just nominated as Game of the Year. And you got these 2K players who be playing these 2K basketball games and these 2K wrestling games that are these simulations of real life stuff, and they suck. These games are trash, bro. Madden too, trash. Like, no, man, it's a video game, man. Just leave us alone. Go find something else to do.
You're right.
Yeah, Far Cry 6 is good. I also picked up Guardians of the Galaxy. So far,
I haven't picked that up yet.
So far, it's okay. I think I'm still in like the tutorial mode because some power's still popping up depending on the situation. But I do like Rocket talks too much, but I love Drax though. Drax is Drax. He's calling Gamora Thanos whore, calling her an assassin, calling her a traitor. We was walking this thin part of the mountain, like she assassin, don't try to push me off the ledge. She like, and Gamora's like brushing off. She's not even paying attention. Anybody's thinking about Gamora's not thinking about assassinating nobody, but Drax is just like, he's not going. He keep. But Drax is the star of the show. Quill ain't. Quill is Quill. But I'm not giving it Game of the Year. I'm just let me get some more time with it. But I don't really have a Game of the Year nominee this year.
Yeah. I really.
Oh, I do. Scarlet Nexus.
Wow. That's shocking.
I do have one. Scarlet Nexus. It is story driven. It is a what do you call that? It's the new niche genre. It's the dead Demon Souls type of stuff, but it's not as hard. Well, I put it on easy. I don't listen. I don't care for challenges like that.
Roguelike? Is that what it is?
No, it's they call it like Souls. They call it Souls-like.
Souls-like, okay.
Souls-like. But it's not. But it reminds me of Demon Souls, but it's not as difficult. It's a good game. It's an anime driven. It's fun, man. I haven't played Andromeda in a minute because of Scarlet Nexus. The story got me, but that's the closest thing I got to a nominee as Game of the Year, and I don't really care if it. I'm really not. It's just one of the games that I've been continuing to pick up. I really don't have a Game of the Year. Maybe what's his name might be a Game of the Year. They said that was good. Deathloop. I'm hearing Deathloop is good, but
I got it, but I ain't played it yet because Metroid.
Wow.
That's what's crazy. Like
Deathloop.
I got Deathloop a week before Metroid, I think. Mm-hmm. And then, I got the Switch with Metroid, so I was just like, oh man, new toy, I was stuck. I was just like, yo, I want to do. I was just playing everything, so I haven't. I want to get on it, cause I'm just being honest. I had no reason to turn my PS5 on, so I was just like, I had to, and then I'm like, well, I know that Deathloop eventually is gonna be on Game Pass.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a Bethesda game. So like after that, whatever deal they got with Sony.
It's a time exclusive. It ain't gonna come out till its release date of
So
next
I was
year.
like, I like I support Bethesda, so I'm like, if I might as well just buy it on PlayStation. So I'm
gonna hold out on that. I don't think that's going to Game Pass, but if it do, I'm on that. But I don't think that's when it's gonna be a year old. So it might. You're right. It might just go to Game Pass because it's a year old. It's gonna be a year old by the time it gets to Xbox.
all right, man. So yeah, so we gonna. I think we'll talk more about that. Well, I think after Halo ain't nothing else coming out. So once I get like a good week or two with that, I'm gonna be ready to talk about it because then I had time to play the other stuff too.
Okay,
like I still ain't played Deathloop, but I heard good stuff about it. So
yeah, I heard good stuff about it too.
But it's ready. I just gotta find the time to play it. But I should, because I'm like I said, I'm done with Metroid, and I'm like, if I pick up Guardians, I probably ain't gonna play it until I'm done with Guardians. So like I'm like, maybe I could save my money until I finish Deathloop, then I can go get Guardians.
Yeah, that might be the plan. If they're saying game of the year for Deathloop, you might want to play it. I'm not saying
game because what was that game that came on Game Pass? Back for Blood. I got that too because it's on Game Pass. I ain't played that yet.
I picked that up and then I uninstalled it the same day. I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me.
I ain't even turned it on. I just installed it and kept playing Metro.
So
I was just like, yo.
I played a little bit. I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Yeah. So then Far Cry, like I said, once Far Cry came out, I was just like, all right, I was done with Metroid. And then I was like, you know what? I ain't even finna start nothing because Far Cry is coming out in like a day or two. So now I'm just on Far Cry. And so like whenever I got time, I'm co-oping it with Tasha. So
okay.
It's dope.
Are y'all recording it? Are y'all?
Yeah, I've been streaming it on.
Are y'all talking while y'all playing it though? Y'all need to start talking.
Well, see that's the issue. I have to get her a mic.
Yeah, you can get her a mic. I need to hear her. I know she's gonna be cussing up a storm, but that's the beauty of it. I need.
Yeah. Because a lot of these conversations we having about what's going on, we having it while we playing it. Like
yeah. I need to hear that. I will watch that. I will watch that.
Yeah. So yeah, we working on it, man. Like I said, we working.
Yeah, I need to hurry up and get that crib because ain't no room for y'all in that.
It ain't, man. It's
that apartment's too.
We got too much going on.
Yeah, y'all got too much going on. Y'all need to go ahead and get that crib because y'all got too many hustles going on. It's
too many.
Man.
We making making too many moves, and
y'all got a stove, y'all got a recording studio. It's like, and I don't even know how y'all sleep in y'all beds, and then y'all got a storage room. Like, no, y'all need to go.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, get up out of there.
Yeah, man. We
go ahead, get up out of there.
Yeah, man. It's winding on down. I give us about one more year.
Okay.
One more year, and then we up after then.
Yeah. For real, bro. Y'all gonna need too many people to move all that stuff out.
Oh, I'm hiring somebody. I'm not even finna be cheap about this. I'm like,
y'all got too much, bro.
We got too much. I ain't trying to break none of this stuff down. I just want it to go from point A to point B.
Please go. Yep, that's fair.
And that's if because a lot of this stuff could because my setup with these are old TVs. The kids then they got new stuff, so I just
it's the old stuff. Yeah, for sure. As you should.
So
save some cash.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what I got on here. I just want a quick shout out to the Xbox refrigerator. I forgot to get my pre-ordered.
What you need a fridge? You know what I'm saying? See, y'all need to go ahead and go. Because what you need a fridge? What you need? You got a fridge up in there. What you
I
need?
know, but it's an Xbox refrigerator. I mean,
y'all some nerds, man. Y'all really getting nerded out.
I'm king of the fucking nerds.
Y'all some nerds, bro. She over there with her Katsuki gang going on.
Yeah.
Y'all need to really, y'all some nerds. Y'all need, ain't no room for y'all over there.
I want to give a shout out to Xavier Woods for winning the King of the Ring as he should have.
As he should.
Like finally, WWE did somebody some justice, and he's
listen. WWE needs to thank AEW for this push.
Yeah.
For this challenge, because the ratings was going AEW's way, and WWE had to do something. So they made Big E a champion. Roman Reigns is still champion as he should be. They bringing in the heavy hitters. They bringing in Brock, but they not throwing the title on them. They giving Xavier Woods something to work with because he is. I believe. I think we talked about this already. Like, bro should be lead head creative.
Yeah. Like,
cause it is Paul Heyman, it is Xavier Woods, it is MVP. I don't know. Like Vince needs to give one of these guys some type of positions behind doors. Hold on, let me pause right quick. Let me get this door.
Yeah. All right, but yeah. AEW, and they come in November 27th. When I drop Top Shelf tonight at her little concert. And,
yeah.
And I seen the thing came up. AEW is coming November 27th. I'm like, because going back to the reason why I ain't get those tickets in Milwaukee is not because I'm being cheap. It's because I don't know what they finna do with this vax. I don't want to buy these tickets, and they tell us we gotta be vaccinated to get up in there. So yeah. I'm like, as excited as I am, I don't want to risk that.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause I don't even know how to even sell the ticket if I get it or that's a whole process. But that AEW event, I'm like, I don't know, bro. I might have to pop up in that gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only thing they need to work on is a female division. They females don't like. I can tell they don't like hitting each other, and they don't like getting hit.
Let me just say this, because I've been seeing. I don't know why. I guess because I talk about wrestling a lot, but you know how you say stuff, and then now all of a sudden you seeing rumors and stuff pop on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about Charlotte leaving and coming to AEW. I do not want that to happen.
Please do not. Please don't. I know she's gonna come because Andrade is over there.
I put it to you like this,
and that's her boo.
If she come over there, please don't do what Vince is doing with her.
Right.
Don't let her come over there running roughshod, because that will just turn me completely off. Like don't. I understand
every time she disappears, she comes back and they put a belt on her. I'm like, bro, she don't go through, she don't lose, bro. They don't build up rivalries with her, bro. Like, y'all don't want to see Bianca Belair beat her? Why not? She can't take L's? Because I know Triple H had in his contract that he can't look weak.
Yeah.
I'm like, can't look weak. Okay, so that explains why you not top 2. Like, that's why you always 3 or 4 or 5 on a list of great WWE. Like, bro, like, why would you put that in you can't? Who can relate to that? Who can relate to that, bro? Like, what is up with you? But anyway, Charlotte is not what's up, bro.
Not at all. Like, it's like some people it's funny that you bring Triple H, because that's literally, she's just a female version of him.
Bro, they did some Charlotte type stuff with Becky when she came back and she beat Bianca. Like, bro, come on, bro. This girl just had a baby. She ain't whooping nobody.
Not at all.
So, and then I'm hearing rumors that they supposed to be pushing Montez forward. Oh, like okay. I'm like, okay, WWE, y'all playing, y'all trying to turn me back around.
Yeah,
Because
man.
y'all do they push Montez. I might have to get back on the bandwagon. Because
I'm just trying to see, because I'm trying to see where Bray Wyatt go. If Bray Wyatt go to AEW, that's it for me. I'm done. I don't need nobody else to go. But if he go to what's the other one? Dang.
Impact.
If he go over there, I'll be happy, but because I know he ain't going back to WWE, but it's just
he's not going back there. He's bigger than Impact. He's bigger than Impact, but that will help.
It will make Impact bigger.
Attention. Yeah.
And since they do like conjoint, like do comp, you know, I'll be cool with it. But man, if you put Bray Wyatt over there in AEW with that cast, you could put a 3-hour show easy, and then just have him, because he'll creative, give him full creative control, because he is a creative genius. He is something we have not seen in a long time. We ain't
even seen Braun Strowman. So is he trying to link up? Is he linking up back with Bray? Because
I don't know, but I hope wherever he go, I know he's gonna be great. Especially if they let him be great.
I think the other wrestling brands allow, at least I know AEW allows creative control. I'm pretty sure Impact does, so I haven't heard any complaints. But yeah, man, wherever you go, I shall be. It's a no-brainer to me. It's like, go ahead and get over there AEW.
Yeah, man. What? All right. I've because man, it's been a long time. So I got a list of all these trailers that came out for games and movies, and you know which one I'm obviously finna talk to you about.
Spider-Man, man?
No, Black Adam.
We're not talking.
We are, because I got to get your reaction.
I've seen that.
Now I know how to clip stuff.
Did you see the trailer? Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it.
What was that trailer about? Other actors hyping up The Rock. What type of trailer is that? So is this The Rock or is this Black Adam? Why is Pierce Brosnan talking about The Rock?
This is viewers. This is what I wanted.
No, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When he opens his mouth, hey, that trailer. Did he speak? Did he speak? He did not say one word. People was talking for him. If he opens his mouth and there's no accent, bro, this is not looking good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
I would say that all I'm gonna say is I like the suit. I was digging the suit. I was like, okay.
The suit, is the suit bulletproof or is a Black Adam bulletproof?
I ain't even finna get into that because I don't know where this version of DC is taking it, but all I would say is that when I saw it, I was like, oh, my bro finna kill this.
What? Why? For the first look trailer, is the other actors speaking for The Rock? Why? Well, not The Rock. I keep saying The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Why is that even like? Bro,
did you see not just the trailer, but how he introduced the trailer? It was a wrestling 1-on-1. Like that's all he was like hyping it up, and then it was nothing. And I was like, oh my God,
he just appeared, they shooting at him. He just standing, as he's standing up, he just and I'm like, all right, okay. You got the look. But he's in a hoodie, so you know, all right. You got something to say?
This is a nice. That's why I said. That's why I liked it, because I'm like, I thought they was gonna go generic with it.
Do you have anything to say? Because they in your spot. You're not gonna say nothing. Why? Because you ain't got no accent. I'm telling you, he's going to be The Rock in a Black Adam Halloween suit. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good at all. Listen, the number one, the red flag was Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate is a good look.
Oh yeah, I did not see that coming, and I was pleasantly surprised by it.
I like that choice. Bro, I just listen, bro. All I need is an accent. I need an Egyptian. I need some type of accent. I've seen clips of the nigga in the gym. Okay, I hope you in the classroom with a language teacher exercising your voice box to get an accent. All right, bro.
Yeah, man. I needed that one because
right. I told you what's gonna happen. I told you what's gonna happen, and it's happening. He's gonna ruin it, bro.
That famous picture of him rock bottom Shazam. Oh man, I'm like, bro, if he do I'm like, it don't even have to be, if he does a wrestling move, I'm gonna be done. Because that's what it's setting up. Like he's gonna do a suplex or something. He's gonna do something that's gonna piss you off. And I don't care where I'm at. I might have to be recording on my cell phone.
No, he's gonna do a German suplex on Shazam. It's going to be a German suplex. He's going to German suplex Shazam.
And I want your reaction. I wish I could have your live reaction.
Man, bro, listen. What's the next trailer? That Batman trailer was crazy.
Look, that
we talked about that on what was that, Twitter? You posted that, and I told you that. No, was that Facebook? You were saying something about Robert, and you weren't rocking with him with
Yeah, because I didn't know. I promise you, you thought I was playing. I
was rocking with him because of that same reason. But then I saw Tenet, and I saw he was in there, and he was dope in Tenet.
It wasn't even that. I just because when I learned what Twilight really was, I didn't give it a chance because I was like, this is just a love story that involves vampires. I ain't with that. I thought this was like a vampire story like Blade or something like. I thought it was gonna be action, and I'm like, no, this is
a bunch of mushy stuff.
All right, so I never even gave it a chance. So I'm just, but
never gave him a chance either.
I mean, but it wasn't a knock against him. I just never seen him act. But when I'm like, he got the look, he got the trailer was just like, I was like, yo, I'm like, I didn't think. Okay. I'll put it to you like this. I didn't think there would be a better Batman than Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck was the better
Batman, not story, not none of that. The actual Bruce Wayne and Batman, like I think Christian Bale killed Bruce Wayne, but he was a dull Batman. The villains was always good in those movies, so that's why I watched them. The old movies, I never was into Batman. It was always Jim Carrey as Riddler and like the Robert. Is it Robert De Niro or
no? That was I forgot his name. It wasn't Robert De Niro though.
The guy that played the Penguin. Like they killed those roles, but it was the villains that was always interesting about Batman. To me,
the one who did Penguin.
I think it's Robert De Niro. The one
it's the short dude.
The short dude. Danny DeVito, not Robert De Niro. My bad. Danny DeVito. Yep, exactly right. Yeah, he to me, you can't get a better Penguin than him. Like he had the
until
look.
now.
He had everything. So
until now.
Then my boy, I suck with names. He was actually Harvey Dent in the original Batman, but until they replaced him with Tommy Lee Jones. He was in Star Wars. He was Lando in Star Wars. I forgot his name. The original Star Wars, not the new one. What is it? Billy D. Williams? That's him. Yeah. He was the original Two-Face. I wish they would have kept him because I would have loved to see. Yeah, he was the original. Well, he was Harvey Dent before he even became Two-Face. Like that movie, he was just Harvey Dent the whole movie. Like they never like even hinted that he'll become Two-Face.
Wow.
So, but yeah, he. So I was very excited about that. But the guy that played Bruce Wayne, Kilmer or whatever his name, I wasn't into it. Like, but Ben Affleck as him, like to me, he nailed him. Like he just nailed him. And I'm like, that's crazy to think.
But he didn't want to do a movie. Yeah, he didn't want to do no solo with it though.
He didn't. But like this guy, to me, I'm like, he's actually interesting and then when they showed the fight scene, his brutality, I was like, okay, I'm sold. Yeah. It's like I'm good. I'm ready. So yeah, I'm excited. I didn't think they would. And that Riddler looked crazy.
This is dark.
Very dark.
Another dark. And I didn't think it could get darker than the Dark Knight series is. Even though they could have, because
I didn't think it could get darker than the Joker. I don't know if you've seen Joker. Because Joker.
Oh, no, I ain't see.
Joker was scary dark. Like really? Joker was like, yo, this is real life stuff. Like
I wonder if they talking to Joaquin about reprising that role.
I don't know, but his Joker is scary, bro.
Really?
Like his Joker is like he's that. Like I understand why he won that Academy Award for that, because what he did in that movie for mental illness awareness, just like, bro, like it's not a good movie to watch because it's a sick movie.
Wow.
Like it's a sick movie, but it's a truth to it though. Like that's why it's so good, because it's a truth to and with me, like, and you know, I love the fact that I had Tasha, because Tasha wasn't interested. And I'm like, you work in this field, you have to see this movie because it's deeper than just being a Batman movie. Like this is they delve in it like to Joker's illness, which is mental illness. Like that movie was beyond crazy.
Yeah, so, it looked like this Batman, they tapping into Bruce's damage, because he looks sick.
He looks sick.
He don't look healthy at all.
And that's what I'm
he's out here. He's out here
like
to be a hero, and he needs therapy.
Yeah. And that's why I'm interested in it, because I'm like, they always got this Bruce Wayne as
composed and controlled, and
and that's why I like Ben Affleck, because you knew Ben Affleck was not, I don't want to say controlled by his past, but he was broken, because this Ben Affleck, he was killing niggas. He was like, no,
dropping niggas on their head,
bro, killing them. Like he wasn't none of that.
He was stalking Wonder Woman, like, who are you? Because that nigga was into, like, I've seen these pictures from like 19. Like, bro, who are you? Like, so he's stalking people. He's really, really bruising and abusing these thugs. Yeah.
Branding them. Like
he
went hard as Batman. That's why he's my favorite Batman. But his Bruce Wayne was also, like, to me, the dopest of them all, because he really played the billionaire playboy. Like, oh, how you get the house? I bought the bank. Like power moves. Like he got that down pat, but he was dark though. So that's why. But this guy, I honestly don't even want to see another trailer. I just want to watch the movie. Like that's how good it looked.
This boy looks unhealthy.
Yeah, he looks like
in Gotham, putting his hand.
And the guy that's playing Alfred that was in I think he gonna.
As an actor overall, I think he's great.
Dope, because like I loved him and everything he did with the Marvel universe. And I wish they didn't kill him. Like they could have kept using him as far as I'm concerned. But
great actor,
man.
So his outfit's gonna be great too.
I'm gonna be honest. The next trailer was Internals, and it turned me completely off to that movie.
Really?
Like I'm like, because I'm tired of flashbacks. I want to move forward. Like, and that's the only reason why. I'm like, I want more Kang the Conqueror. And I'm like, I'm not getting more Kang the Conqueror in this movie. And that's what, and it's like, y'all slowly setting this up. And I'm ready for more Kang, man. So I'm like, it is when I saw the trailer, I'm like,
the reviews that's coming in are giving it are not good.
I know they said it's gonna be like,
I know it don't come out till like November 5th or something like that.
But yeah, they say it's gonna be like a like almost like Captain America Civil War. They gonna span the whole Infinity timeline.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like 2.5 hours or something like that.
Yeah, they're gonna expand
everything. Yeah,
they're gonna try to I'm hoping this is the last. But then I just read where they said that the Hawkeye TV show is gonna go back and deal with the after effects of the snap, just like the Falcon and Winter Soldier one. So I'm like, y'all still holding on to it.
Yeah, I mean,
give me Kang the Conqueror.
No, they already put those dates out, which probably wasn't a good idea, because if you're gonna hold Kang until 2023, who's gonna be the villain in between?
And that's the problem. That's my issue, because y'all still talk about Infinity War. Thanos gone, bro.
So all they got is back history, is reminiscent, because we gotta wait until 2023 to actually see Kang. I guess what Spider-Man.
But see, the reason why I'm excited about Spider-Man is because they talking about the timeline. So even though Kang probably not gonna be in that, it's affecting what's gonna happen with him. So like,
I don't know.
I guess I was excited about the Eternals because they expanding the whole time. But then once I'm like, oh, they only talking about the Infinity War saga, I'm like, well, I done synced enough of that now. I want Kang the Conqueror stuff. I'm trying to push his villain. Like, I'm trying to get him more. I want the end credit cut, because throughout that whole saga, we was getting end credits with Thanos doing something. Like, I want that for Kang. Like, I want Kang at the end of each one of these movies. Dummy. Like, that's what I want. Like what is he doing now?
What is he doing now? Right. Because
what is he doing now?
Because the nice one is dead.
Right.
We was warned. You kill me, then you're gonna unleash all of them. Well, not all. You're gonna unleash him because he killed all the other ones.
Right.
Yeah, we was warned. So yeah. But they already set all this. They already set all this stuff in motion with the dates and the scheduling, and maybe they was rushing with. Maybe they should have held the what ifs and the Loki a little bit.
The Black Widow is really what they held that they shouldn't have. They should have they was trying to get that in theaters, but COVID happened. They held it. They should have just Disney Plus that thing. And just dealt with it, because
probably wanted her money.
I mean, hey, I'm sorry, baby girl. We gotta get this thing rolling.
Stuff changed. Yeah, the situation, COVID happened. Yeah, I totally understand. But I want more Kang, but I don't know how they can fix, because what's coming out in 2022 is that Black Adam,
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Maybe we'll see some Kang after credits in that. Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know how, but maybe we'll see. But they gonna have to do something to get us ready for in anticipation for Kang, because you gave us a snippet of Kang in 2021. You gonna leave it blank for 2022? You ain't gonna show us nothing for 2022 because Quantumania happens 2023, right?
Yeah, like I said, I personally think the next time we see him is gonna be in the end credit scene of the Spider-Man movie.
Doctor Strange 2 is 2022 too.
Right, so it's gonna. I think that we're gonna see him in both of these movies: Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, possibly Black Panther, because I think Black Panther is gonna set up Ironheart, because they got you know, and since they talking about all the smart Black people in America, you know, Kang is one of those smart Black people in America. So I think that he'll be somewhat a part of that too.
They gotta do something. They can't like introduce him and then leave it blank like that.
Yeah, I did watch Venom. It actually wasn't that bad. But it kind of like confirmed them to be a part of the MCU or whatever. So
yeah, for sure. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. As long as they don't try to push back Blade or anything Black.
No, I want to wait to see a trailer for Blade, because they hyping me up with all this. Oh, they bringing all the past actors because we're doing timeline jumps. So give me Wesley Snipes in this Blade in here too. Yeah, I'm with all that.
Give me Wesley.
Morbius is coming out next year too. I think that's January. So
is that Sony? Wait,
that's Sony, but Sony that movie just gonna be dope. That it just looked dope.
Yeah, because come on, bro, how you get?
And it's clearly a part of the MCU. So like, even though it's Sony, it's still a part of the MCU.
That's
so. After that, it's all video game trailers. I don't know if you've seen any of them, but
video game trailers?
No, not video game. One more movie trailer, but it's based on a video game.
Uncharted. Oh no, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Because
I found out that there was a fan-made version of Uncharted with the guy that actually looks like Nathan Drake, but they didn't take that. But Sony or whoever, Marvel didn't, Sony, Disney didn't take that, and they chose. Yeah, so I'm not going to support that, because Tom doesn't look like Nathan Drake and Mark doesn't look like the OG. I'm not supporting that. I'm not.
Fair enough. I knew I was gonna. I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, I'm not. It's like that's like. No, I'm not. That's not Drake. That's not Nathan Drake. That's not the OG. What is this? This is not. It doesn't. Why did it have to be Uncharted? Why couldn't it just be Tomb Raider? You know, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Disney's version of Raiders of the Lost Ark, whatever. New IP, new intellectual property with Tom. And why did it have to be Uncharted? It looks nothing like it's this again. Obviously, Disney heard about this Uncharted series, very popular among the gaming community. Hey, let me grab it. Let's grab it. Let's probably buy it or rent it from the owners and make a movie from it, obviously, but they don't respect the property. Because neither one of them looks like Nathan Drake. I can see if Mark Wahlberg was Nathan Drake. But he's not even Nathan Drake, bro. He the OG.
Yeah.
They're not giving him gray hair or nothing, like none of that. I'm not watching that. Did you have something to say about that?
Nope. I agree with everything you have to say.
I'm not watching
it.
I
was just
I like Tom. I like Tom Hiddleston. I like Mark Wahlberg, but I'm not finna support this disrespectful piece of property. I'm not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Pretty much. So got an animated movie, Injustice.
Oh, I think I just saw a review for that. I think I saw a review saying that was bad.
Really?
Did you see it?
I ain't see it. I didn't know it was out. I saw the trailer, and the trailer was dope.
Is it based off the video game, or is it based off the comic
game? It's literally based off the video game. Joker blowing up Metropolis, and
and killing
Lois and Superman's onboard
one.
child. Yes, it's based off the video game.
And Superman going berserk.
Yeah.
When is that releasing?
I don't know. If you said it must be coming out soon. I didn't get a release date. But
it's supposed to come. It's coming out this year. It came out already. It came out October 9th.
I'm not shocked. All right. I think her concert is wrapping up, so I gotta do these rapid fire.
All right, let's do it.
God of War.
I love her pink hair. You let her know that.
Absolutely.
I love her pink hair. I love it.
God of War Ragnarok.
I thought Loki would have been a little bit taller as he got older, but yeah. And then I saw some potential screenshots of how Thor looks, and he got a belly. I'm like, okay, I'm with that. I'm with that artwork. That's dope. I really like that. He still looks, even though he's redhead and got a belly, right?
Yeah, fat. He
might be big, but he might move
Viking,
like
a true Viking.
Right, he's a true Viking, so he might be still move like he like. So I want to see that fight. Of course, I'm gonna get the game. Of course, I'm listen. Whatever, give it to me. Doesn't matter. You put God of War on it, give it to me. Especially this version. The original version of him just mad on it. That's cool. That was cool for that era. But I like this version of Dad.
Yeah.
Kratos is a dad.
Yeah.
And Kratos is a father, boy.
He's a father for real.
He's a father. He settled down as I guess as down as he could. But yeah, so I'm with that. Now, would there ever be, I wonder when or have they ever thought about killing Kratos?
I mean, the first one with the hieroglyph or whatever. Holding Tasha said he was dead. I like, he looked more like he was hurt, but I mean, maybe he was dead.
I wonder if that's in their plans to kind of like let Kratos go out a certain way and then continuing with Loki, or maybe just ending the entire series with. That's just a random thought. But yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I saw the trailer. The trailer looked good. I just thought that Loki would have been Atreus Loki. I'm gonna call him Loki. Yeah. I just thought he would be a little bit taller. So yeah, I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. I'm with it.
Suicide Squad.
The video game.
Did you see that new trailer?
I did. Interesting. What I do, who's the black guy? Is that Deadshot or is that's
Deadshot?
That's Deadshot. Listen, that's the cleanest black character I've ever seen in video game.
Of all time.
That boy clean, boy. That lining, boy.
Yes.
That boy clean. I'm like, yo, they really looked out for us on this one.
Man, bro, like once I will cosplay that man like that.
Right.
He's representation for real.
Right. Yeah, so I'm really interested in what it's about. I don't think that was a gameplay trailer. It
wasn't gameplay. It was another
CGI trailer.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be based in the Arkham games universe. So this is after Arkham Knight.
Okay. So, but your main character is going to be
Harley Quinn, that King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang.
I wonder what type of gameplay is going to be. Are you going to choose from one of those, and then everybody else is going to be like assistant characters?
And I think the only thing I would say about that is I think Kill the Justice League makes you think you're gonna be fighting them, but I really think you're fighting Brainiac because
you think they're under control.
They're definitely under control.
Yeah.
But I think that I don't think that you might have fight Superman, but I don't think you're going to kill.
No, you're gonna kill him. I think you're gonna incapacitate him. with some obviously with some kryptonite. But I think you probably gonna, depending on how big the game is, if the game gonna be big, then you gonna have to take that. Then all of them gonna have their own little territories.
And they showed Flash and Wonder Woman in it.
Yeah, you gonna have to beat all that 1-on-1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks very interesting. So,
yeah, I just want to see what the gameplay is like.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm with it.
The Arkham Knight trailer.
That is number
yeah,
one on my list as far as like what type of game is this. I like that they going with the Court of Owls.
Man,
I like that. I like that
that's
they're exploring that.
That's deep.
Yeah, exactly. I like what they're doing. I like the Bat family. I like that. I'm with that. Again, what type of gameplay is that? Am I choosing a character, a member from the Bat family?
Right.
And if that's what it is, then cool, I'm with that. But if it's like a MMO, or if it's like some type of game service like Marvel,
I truly hope it's like the Arkham. I really hope it's like.
I'm hoping it's like Arkham. Yeah.
If it's like that, like, cause you played as all of them during the Batman games.
Yep. Yes, you did. They had all those stories.
So if they feel the same way they felt in those games, I'm for it. Like, give it to me. Give me more of it.
I want Red Hood. Give me Red Hood. I mean, just whatever. Give me Red Hood. I would love to see which Robin this is. Is it Damian or is it Tim Drake?
Yeah, that's a good question. This one isn't.
Red Robin. Is Red Robin there? Did you see Red Robin?
No, it's just Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood.
Because if Red Robin, then Red Robin is Tim Drake, then that Robin would be Damian.
Who is Red Hood? Because Red Hood ain't Red Hood Tim Drake?
No, Red Hood is Jason Todd.
Oh, Jason Todd. Right.
Red Hood is Jason. Red Robin is Tim. Then Damian would be, but I don't think they.
We know that Nightwing is Grayson.
Right, it's Grayson.
Jason Todd is Red Hood. We know Gordon is Batgirl.
Right.
Yeah, it's.
Well, if we have it, but I don't remember seeing Red Robin, so that Robin might be Tim Drake.
The only reason why I'm going to lean Damian Wayne is because it's the death of Bruce Wayne.
Right.
That's the only reason why I'm going to lean Damian on this one. Okay. And then he looks short, so.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but you didn't see a sword though.
That's true.
Because that's his sword.
He used that. He more of an assassin.
Yes, he's an assassin. Yeah, he's an assassin for sure. But it looks good though. It looks good. I like the look. I pray it's like from the Arkham series because I'm good. You got me. Take my money. Exactly. Take my money for that. Take my money for God of War, Suicide Squad. Let me see some gameplay first, and then take my money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week.
Yeah,
man.
You got it all out, man.
Gotta run though.
Yep.
It's been one. Thanks for vibing with us. And we out.
See y'all on payday.
Yes, sir.
All right.